In the high-stakes world of NASCAR, where every lap can shift fortunes overnight, Austin Dillon's latest triumph at Richmond Raceway has rewritten the script for both heroes and heartbreakers. But here's where it gets controversial. How did a driver plagued by a 37-race winless streak suddenly dominate 107 laps, more than he'd led all season, and secure his second consecutive Richmond victory? Let's unpack the winners, losers, and the tangled web of playoff implications that followed. The victors, redemption, records, and rising stars. Austin Dillon's victory wasn't just a personal milestone. It was a seismic shift in the Cup Series. For 37 races, the number 3 car had fallen short, but on Saturday night, Dillon's car became a force to be reckoned with. Leading 107 laps, a career high for the season, and avoiding the drama that marred last year's race, Dillon's win echoed the legacy of Dale Earnhardt, who also led 107 laps in the 1998 Daytona 500. Richard Childress, ever the candid critic, couldn't help but celebrate his grandson's achievement, proving that even the most gruff leaders can wear their pride on their sleeves. Team Penske, meanwhile, treated Richmond like a homecoming. Ryan Blaney's third-place finish capped off a historic night. All 3 Penske cars, Blaney, Joey Logano, and Austin Cindric, landed in the top 5, a feat not seen since 2021. Blaney's post-race interview was a mix of frustration and exhilaration, as he admitted, "I just lost it during a chaotic stretch," yet called it by far the most fun he's had at a track that's haunted him. Logano's 4th-place finish after starting last was a masterclass in late-race strategy, while Cindric's 5th-place run solidified Penske's dominance. William Byron, the regular season champion, clinched his title with a 12th-place finish after surviving a massive 11-car wreck. While he avoided the wreckage of Chase Elliott's last-place finish, Byron's positivity, despite being caught in the chaos, showed the mental grit required in NASCAR. And then there's Alex Bowman, who's quietly carved a playoff path. His runner-up finish marked his 6th top 10 in 8 races, keeping him in the hunt as the regular season winds down. The fallers, crashes, crises, and calculated risks. Tyler Reddick's Richmond night was a nightmare. A chain reaction crash involving Daniel Suarez, Ty Gibbs, and others sent Reddick into the wall, leaving him 34th. But the real stakes? With Austin Dillon's win, the playoff cut line shifted, tightening the race for the final spot. Reddick now trails Alex Bowman by just 29 points, a razor-thin margin that could be erased if Bowman outscores him at Daytona. Is this the end of Reddick's playoff dream, or a last-ditch rally? Joe Gibbs Racing, once a Richmond powerhouse, winning 10 of the last 18 races, hit rock bottom. No JGR car led a lap. Denny Hamlin's slow pit stops cost him dearly, and Chase Briscoe's crash sent him to 13th. Ty Gibbs' brake issues and 2 speeding penalties were a disaster, while Christopher Bell's 21st place finish after a commitment line violation left fans wondering, is JGR's recent dominance a thing of the past? RFK Racing's playoff hopes teeter on a knife's edge. Austin Dillon's win knocked Chris Buescher out of the final spot, leaving him 30th. Ryan Preece, who started on the pole, finished 35th due to braking issues, and Brad Keselowski, whose team must win to survive, placed 9th. The math is brutal. If no RFK driver wins at Daytona, they'll miss the playoffs entirely. Can Keselowski pull off a miracle, or is this the end of an era for RFK? Final lap thoughts was a microcosm of NASCAR's unpredictability, Dillon's redemption, Penske's resurgence, and the playoff chaos all point to a season where anything can happen. But one question lingers. Is Austin Dillon's win a fluke, or the start of a new era for the number 3 car? We'd love to hear your take. Drop a comment below and let us know who you think will rise and fall in the final stretch. After all, in racing, the only constant is change.